It was February 10th of 1991. It was a Sunday morning. I was staying outside of Portland, Oregon, and there's this beautiful road called Marine View Drive that goes along the Columbia River by the airport in Portland. There were 4 cars lined up in front of me. And all 4 of those cars were doing about 60 miles an hour, and the speed limit was 40, but that was still a little bit too slow for my liking. I passed all 4 of those cars at approximately 100 miles an hour. Well, as I was passing the last vehicle on that line, what I didn't see was he had his left blinker on. And as I went by him at 100 plus miles an hour, he turned in front of me and the front bumper of his truck hit the back tire of my motorcycle and it sent me spinning. When I landed on the bike still and the gas tank popped open and covered me head to toe with gasoline. I flew off the bike, I hit a flight of stairs, and then I landed on a building. And I shattered my spine and broke my back from my chest down. Everything that I thought I knew about life was gone. And the word can't just kept coming into my head. I can't walk, and I can't run, and I can't play, and I can't have sex, and I can't go to the bathroom, and I can't get dressed, and I can't travel, and I can't. Because that was all I knew at that moment. And it's an amazing thing when you find out that you've been told now that you can't do something, because it's really easy to believe it. And what's interesting for me at that moment was I learned a whole series of things that I had no idea were going to be so impactful on my life. But what is a map? A map means to make a plan. M-A-P. Every single thing that you do, every single day, you need a map for. How many times have you actually gotten outside going towards your car and not know where you were going? You always have a map. And what we don't do is we don't think about that map in terms of what we want to do with our jobs, with our careers, with our lives. But if you step back a little bit and just think about your life in terms of the map of where you want to go, it makes it so much easier to get there. But you see, the other thing that I learned in that whole process was that it's okay to ask for help. And one of the things that we are terrible at as a society is asking for help, because when you ask somebody for help, that portrays weakness because you can't do it by yourself. I've found now that when I ask you for help, I am now as strong as every one of you in this room, as well as myself, and I can go anywhere that I want to. My wheelchair has been places that wheelchairs were never supposed to go, will never go again, because I asked somebody for help. Every single one of you in this room has a wheelchair. Yours just isn't as visible as mine is. Everybody has their thing. So I ask you, how do you roll? And that's how I'm going to leave it, because I want you to think about that. You drive the direction of your life. And if you drive that direction with a smile on your face and happiness and love in your heart, you will go anywhere that you want to go.